Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I didn't pump out much content. I'm supposed to be working on a lot of different things right now, but I'm putting it off until after the holidays. You know how the holidays are, they're busy. Anyways, that's not what you came here for. This is going to be short, sweet, to the point, because I'm about running out of time to make this video. This is coming out like the day the playoff bowl games are, which is what I'll be predicting today, are the college football playoff bowl games. I'll start with actually the second one that's going to be played. Michigan versus Georgia. Michigan versus Georgia. 2 versus 3. Georgia, as we know, just came off the SEC championship loss to Alabama, the shocking one. And Michigan just came off a dominating win versus Iowa. But to be fair, both of those games were a month ago. But, nonetheless, Georgia, very good team. I mean, they were number 1 for the entire season until Alabama beat them Roll Tide. And then Michigan, very, very good, solid team. Telling you, very good, solid team. And this is tough for me to predict. I've seen a lot of people predict it both ways, but I'm going to pick Michigan. I'm going to pick Michigan to beat Georgia and advance to the national championship. Now, as to the score, I think it'll be a lower scoring game. No team scores over 35. I think it'll be a close game, though, within 10 points. I'll say 28-21. Michigan wins. 28-21. And then, for our second game, or technically the first, but the second one for now, the Cotton Bowl, I believe it will be, the Cotton Bowl. Number 1, Alabama, Roll Tide Roll, versus number 4, Cincinnati, Crimson Tide versus the Bearcats. This will be a big game. This will be a big game. Obviously, if you're subscribed, you know I'm an Alabama fan, and I would just tell you now, I'm picking Alabama to win. I'm picking Alabama to win and move on to the national championship. Now, I do want to speak about this game. Alabama, coming off their big win versus Georgia in the SEC championship. Cincinnati coming off a undefeated 13-0 season, coming off a win against Houston. A very good Houston team, a 12-2 Houston team that just beat Auburn in the Birmingham Bowl. This will be fun. This will not be as big as a blowout as people are saying. I'll put that there now. I don't think this game's going to be a blowout at all. And if it ends up being a blowout, hey, I was wrong. But I don't think it'll be a blowout at all. I think it'll be a very close game. I think Cincinnati will come to absolutely play. I think they'll play with intensity and heart and passion. But I think Alabama, even if they start off slowly, will get in the hang of things. Nick Saban will coach them up. And even though it might be a close game heading into the fourth, I think Alabama, the talent, the coaching, the skill will just pull away. It'll just pull away. I want to highlight some good spots in Cincinnati's team. Desmond Ridder, very good quarterback, very underrated quarterback. Other than Bryce Young, I think he might be the best quarterback in the playoff other than Bryce. Very good leader, and the guy does nothing but win. I think his all-time record in college is 42-5. That's insane. He's a winner. Very good quarterback. At running back, they actually have Jerome Ford, who's an amazing running back, and he actually went to Alabama. I remember him. Not like last year or the year before. He went to Alabama. And, Lord, I wish we had him now. He'd be very useful, I'd say that. Shame he had to transfer, but yeah, he can rip off big runs at just about any time. He's extremely explosive and dangerous. Very good running back. They got a good wide receiver core, got a good O-line, got a good D-line, good linebackers. And another spot where Cincinnati is just very good is defensive back, specifically cornerback. They have two of the top cornerbacks in the nation. Some people might even say the two best cornerbacks in the nation. On one side, they have Kobe Bryant, not the basketball player, I know, but Kobe Bryant, spelled with a C. Kobe Bryant. And who won the award, I think he won the Jim Thorpe Award for the best defensive back in the nation. And then on the other side, you have Ahmad Sauce Gardner. Sorry if I didn't say that right. Ahmad Sauce Gardner, who hasn't let up a touchdown, I think, in his entire collegiate career. The guy is a lockdown corner. Every receiver he goes against, he shuts them down. So that's a very, very good tangent. I want to see how that plays out in the passing game versus this talented Alabama passing offense. Ahmad Sauce Gardner and Kobe Bryant. Now, Alabama. I don't think I have to say much because you know Alabama. They're here every year, and you know about them this year. Roll Tide roll. But I am going to quickly go through it. QB, obviously, Bryce Young, Heisman winner, best QB in the nation. What do I have to say? Running back, a place where I think we need to have some concern. Brian Robinson, I don't know if he's fully healthy. I imagine he is. I would hope so. But hey, if he's fully healthy and ready to go, that's great. Obviously, at the receiver position, we have, to me, the best receiver in the nation, Jameson Williams. Absolute burner. I wish we still had Mechie, but as you guys know, Mechie went down and tore his ACL in the SEC championship game. He will not be with us for the rest of the season. But we also do have some other talented young stars like Slade Bolden, Trayshawn Holden, Javon Baker, Ja'Cory Brooks, who caught the game-tying pass in the Iron Bowl. A lot of talented guys. They can fill the position. It's next man up. O-line, they've been shaky, to say the least, throughout the season, but they really stepped up versus that Georgia pass rush and didn't let anyone even get near Bryce. I don't know what Saban and Bill O'Brien and the offense did, but it clearly worked last game versus Georgia. The offensive line was solid, but like I said, they've been shaky all season. Let's see how much that can continue. The success of our offensive line can continue. Defense, honestly, they've been very good at points. Now, there's some points they have not been good. 41, or I think it was 41 points to Texas A&M, abysmal. 29 points to a Florida team that is not that great, not good. But there's also points where they've been great. Holding LSU to 14. Holding Auburn to 10 in regulation. Holding Georgia to 24, which is kind of a good margin, but still, it didn't let them get past 30, which is what a lot of offenses which is what a lot of offenses are scoring these days in this day of college football. So I think our defense is good. I think the talent on our defense can rattle Desmond Ridder to the best I think you can rattle Desmond Ridder. Our defense will. But I think Cincinnati will come to play. Luke Fickell, an amazing coach. And obviously Alabama's got Nick Saban, the greatest of all time. But Luke Fickell, amazing coach. Coach of the year easily. This will be a good game. I think it'll be tight going into the fourth. But I think Alabama slips away at the end. My official prediction for this is Alabama wins 42-31. Now, sorry, I talked about Bama Cincinnati way more than I did Georgia and Michigan, but it's just, I care about that game more, you know what I mean? But those are my winners. I think Alabama and Michigan will play in the national championship. And you'll have to see if I'm right and who I'll pick for that game. But I'll leave right now. Roll Tide, roll. Peace.